I want to read on this guy, Miles, is it Taylor? Let me look it up here and make sure. Miles Taylor. And he was a former DHS official in the Trump regime, okay, shall we say. And this Mehdi Hassan is interviewing him. And apparently during the Trump regime, he was all for separating the kids from the parents. But now he's saying, oh, no, I was so against it. And so anyway, I'm putting the link to this interview in the description for those that want to see it. And I want to pull cards and let's see what it has to say about this Miles Taylor. Now he's got some book tour going. It was his marriage, his contract, okay, that he kind of is walking away from now, okay. Let's see what else we have here. Now he's walking away from it and claiming to be the exact opposite of what he was there. This was about the acquisition of the contract and the affair that he was with there now that he's walking away. So that's immediately saying, was he all in on it before, when it served his purpose? And he thought it was going to further his career. He was all up on it. Okay, but now that contract that he had, that marriage affair that he had, that affair that he had with 45, he's now walking away from it. Okay, well, actually, it would look this way. He shows that he's kind of walking away from it now. He's walking away from it. That's the way it looks. Everything's backwards here. So, yeah, he's walking away from the affair he was having with 45 when he was in working for 45 in DHS. So, on the surface, it appears that this guy is just totally bogus. And so now that Trump is on the outs, now all of a sudden, oh, no, I was never, no, I was against all of that. Yeah, Well, let's look and see. Miles Taylor, what can you say? At the center of it, yeah, now things are overturned. Now he's going to see from a different viewpoint, okay? He had one viewpoint then, and now that 45 is on the outs, okay? And it's not popular that they rip those children away from the families. Now, all of a sudden, he's got a different viewpoint. So let's look and see what we have. In the past, this was what he was working on, okay? Now, he's looking at what's being held to by women. What is the daily thing, and women are not for it, so apparently he's changed his view. The challenge is trying to figure out what action is going to serve him, okay? And the challenge again is justice. So he's trying to figure out what sounds good, what looks good for this present time. Above it, he had the position in government, okay? In the past, this was something that was being juggled. The challenge was working together, okay? They were architects. They were building this together. And he was instrumental in that, in his position in government. Underneath of it, it was all about the happy Trump family, okay? Staying in good, okay? We had the investigations into these things, though, in the past, and now that's creating a tower moment for him. And so we're looking at the American populace, what's being birthed, looking at the worldview. This is karma coming. for his time dealing with the White House. So now he's feeling what? Tied up. And so he is having this dispute, okay? And he sees the pain that this has caused. So he's looking for, again, a new opportunity, okay? New opportunity. So it looks like he is an opportunist when it served him for his career. Then at that time, he was all up on it, okay? So let's break this down again. We have at the center, change of viewpoint now, being hung up because of his position in the government. There have been the new investigations looking for justice now, and so this has become a tower moment when it comes to the American public and the view, what's consuming in the world, and now he's got this karma coming up. At the time, he was all in on the happy Trump family, the Trump train, okay? He rode that to death, okay? This was what he was juggling above it. He worked on this. Now he's looking at the worldview and maybe holding together families, what happened then. We have the architecture of how this was brought about, okay? He was in on it. Now the challenge is trying to figure out what to put forward, how to move forward, because of his time with 45, the White House. He is now in these argumentative things because of being tied up mentally in the pain this has caused people. So, it looks like, during that time he was all in on it, but now that it suits his purpose to say, oh no, I was against it, he's got his book where he's talking about Trump being authoritarianism, and I'm so against it, and yada, yada, yada. We're going to pull 3 more cards, trying to get these things. Don't put them all together. I space them out in the deck so that we have something different. Let's see what we have. What can you tell us now? In conclusion, about Miles Taylor. So the center of it, we have judgment is coming down now. Not a surprise. Going into it, he doesn't like the judgment that's coming down now, okay? And so he's arguing that, of course, no. I was not, I was not involved in that. I was not for that. I was, totally against it. Yeah. The cards are telling a different tale. So on that note, I'll leave that here. And as you can hear, my voice is again going. Oh my God. It is just not getting better. So I muddle through and do the best that I can and excuse my voice. But 4 months, not getting any better. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.